There's a lot of patients that come in and they're in a lot of pain. And you get an MRI and it's negative. You don't really see a big disc herniation. You don't see a big slip. You don't see a fracture. You don't see a tumor, right? So you say to the patient, well, your MRI is negative. And they sort of, what do you mean it's negative? But I have all this pain. They sort of go on the defensive like, you don't believe me. This right here is your explanation, potentially. Okay, so if I have that situation and I sort of can't necessarily expect, maybe I don't even see that annular tear on the MRI, but it's potentially an explanation to the patient because I can tell them, I can offer them an explanation that could potentially be causing their pain, right? Because I can tell them that when you have an annular tear, this causes an inflammatory response because your body's smart. Your body understands something happened. It picked up that there was a tear. So what does it do? It creates an inflammatory response. All these inflammatory cells, these eosinophils, these basophils, macrophages, they go to the area, right? They're going to that annular tear to try to repair it. It's smart. But what do those inflammatories do? Those inflammatory cells are all over this area. And what's right next to that tear? Nerve root, nerve root, nerve root, nerve root, right? So when those inflammatory cells are all around those nerve roots, that causes a chemical radiculitis. So you can have a compressive radiculitis and you can have a chemical radiculitis. And they can be just as equally as severe or symptomatic, right? So patients' leg pain, numbness, weakness, reflex shade, all that can be caused just as much by a compression neuropathy as a chemical radiculopathy.